There's been an awful lot of fuss made about these ULEZ cameras. The main thing being there are many counties surrounding London that simply don't want them. There are many cameras which have been, should we say, retired. And as a result, there are big holes in the network. And we know mobile camera vans are going around blocking those as much as they can. And they're met with some resistance also. Well, one of the counties that I want to have a look at for the benefit of this video is Hertfordshire. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well, and thank you ever so much for joining me again. Appreciate all the support you give me. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, keep up to date with everything that goes on. Hit the like button and share stuff when you find it useful. Very much appreciated. Hopefully, this is one of those times. If we have a look at Hertfordshire, we found a situation where literally hundreds of drivers have been incorrectly charged ULEZ when they've been driving around. And the problem, it turns out to be, is that one of the cameras was erected in the wrong place, and it was catching drivers on a piece of road where it really shouldn't have done. Now, to give you some context of what was going on here, this is a overhead map, and you can see an area which is non-ULEZ and an area which is ULEZ, basically right on the border. It's a question of yards. Now, what the situation is, as I said, hundreds of drivers have been actually penalised for this. The camera had been wrongly placed just outside a newly expanded ultra-low emission zone on the junction of Old Reading and the A409. The junction separates Watford in Hertfordshire and Stanmore in North London. And the camera was actually positioned on the Hertfordshire side, so it was catching people unnecessarily. It was installed when the scheme was expanded on the 29th of August. Now, several people have phoned up and complained about this over the course of time, only to be told, well, you must have driven in an area where ULEZ is actually taking effect. Therefore, you have to pay it. There's several examples here of people that are, well, quite simply sick of it. There's a chap called Joe, a maintenance worker. He didn't want to give his name, his last name, and he said he lives outside the ULEZ zone, but he has an auto pay account for when he visits his parents. However, he said he was incorrectly charged £12.50 when he was certain he hadn't crossed into the zone. Contacted TfL, and only to be told that you must have done if you've been charged. I mean, I found with my dealings with TfL personally, it's just, they're about as flexible as a plank of wood. Not very. Another example here, Judy Ragg from Boreham Wood in Hertfordshire said she received a warning letter after driving past the wrongly positioned camera to say that if she did it again, she'd be fined 180 quid. That's one of these daft warning letters that come out. She branded the situation ridiculous and added, I want this to be a warning to others. It's very frustrating, especially when you're getting fines without realising you've done anything wrong. It isn't fair. And we know the, criticism that the whole scheme has, generated over time, don't we, as well? And there will be many, many other stories like that from many people. And I wonder how many others are in the wrong place. I wonder. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm off. I'll see you shortly with one more. Toodaloo.